Grand Rising, Jason. Hello, darling. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. I found this light language song this morning, and it's called We Are Light. We Are Light. It is in English too, but I think there is some light language. I didn't listen to it. Spirit said this is the one for this morning, so that's what we're going to listen to. So yeah. Well, thank you for the heart, me, and the rose. I appreciate you. I haven't been on Pokemon much. My son's been sick, so we hadn't been walking, doing our Poke hunts. But hopefully I'll get back with that because it was fun. But I've been looking for gifts and stuff, so I just send gifts when I get on. I try to get on there at least once a day and catch a few Pokemon and stuff, but I haven't been catching as many as I usually do. Just waiting for a couple more people to get in here, and then we will start our morning song, our first song of the morning. How's Irish and the kids? Everybody doing good? Hi, Diana and Deanna. Welcome in, ladies. All right, I'm going to start this. It's called We Are Light. There we go. Grand Rising. I love dancing with you in the morning. Oh, all good, Diana. Hi, Irish. Hi, beautiful. Oh, I like that. Rising, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. Thank you for the gifts, Irish. Thank you so much. Grand Rising, Flower Power. Hi, beautiful. This is called We Are the Light. Hello, lemons. Ooh, I like. Aha. The tempo of this keeps changing. I love it. Right? I was just thinking of that. I could dance to this. Beautiful. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Jules. Welcome in, beautiful angels. This is called We Are Light. It's an Aramaic music. Awesome, Diana. Talk to the stars. They'll talk to you. Listen for the answers. Wow, Dolly. 3 to 5 a.m. Holy moly. All right. Awesome. Okay, let's see if Ascension Music's up. This is called Jesus, Friend of Sinners. I don't know where that came from. I don't remember having that song on our list. I think I need to restart it. There we go. It's on shuffle, so it's all good. Okay, welcome in, everybody. It is Wednesday already this week. My goodness, 3 days in already. Time is just flying by. So many beautiful Changes are going on. Beautiful things. People are speaking out. Truth is being told all over the world, and it is a beautiful thing. Grand Rising, Trina. Hi, beautiful angel. We're going to start our cards first and go on from there. Kind of just going to let Spirit guide me this morning because I didn't have a lot of time. Went outside with my dogs for a little bit this morning after I danced. Let's get into the chakra wisdom first. Yes, bliss. I love that. Crown chakra. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within and around me. I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment and to live a life free of fear. Meditation is a part of my life. Yeah. You know, you don't have to sit still to meditate. You can meditate and do your dishes. You can meditate and brush your teeth. You meditate and comb your hair. Whenever you're getting into when you do something that comes naturally, you don't really have to do much thinking on it. That leaves you open to get the downloads, and you get downloads when you meditate also. So just something to think about. Yoga and gardening. Yes, absolutely. That is meditation. Yes, Diana. Yes. A lot of us go on autopilot when we're driving. I do the same thing. Hi, Val. Hi, beautiful angel. Grand Rising Kit Kat. Welcome in, beautiful. All right. Here's our healing energy. Our healing energy for the day. Listen to life. Listen to life. Hi, Toss. Been a while, darling. Hi, Alicia. Hi, beautiful angel. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. Yes, listen to life. Yeah, the journey of the soul. I love this song so much. I already listened to it once this morning. Can't get enough. Faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. Yes. And guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. Yes. Hi, Chris. Hi, beautiful angel. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God, and my faith is rewarded. Yes. Yes. March 20th. What's March 20th? March 21st is the date I have on my calendar for something. Something's going to go on. Not sure what. Yeah. Yesterday was loud music and singing. Oh, yes. I love it. Oh, your mom's birthday. Is it really that time already? Oh, my goodness. Here is our work your light. Our work your light. Yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. And take a break when you need it. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Yes. Oh, the power of now. Yes. Yes. Being in the now is very powerful. That is where you can manifest your wildest dreams in the now. And Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Yeah, some of us are being called all over the world. But there are certain spots where light workers are being called to. Mostly you're right where you're supposed to be. You're always right where you're supposed to be. Yeah. All right. Here is our Rose Oracle. Speaking to those Magdalenes out there. the wild rose. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness. Untamed. Yes. And held. Sureness of the soil. Unseen help, support, and community. Yes, we are held always in the light of God, in the light of our spirit guides, our dragons. Open, say yes. Oh, second time, yes. The answer is yes. If you've been asking yourself a question lately and this resonates with you, say yes. It's time. Expand through the extremes and trust life. Trust everything that you're guided to do. Yes. All right, here is our fairy card for the day. Our fairy says life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. Well, hello, Gina. Gina. Hi, beautiful angel. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Yes. Sunshine. Ah, ha, ha. Here is our animal for the day. Our animal is the whale again for adventure. We just got the whale yesterday. And I did shuffle these cards. They're just showing up now because of all the things that are going on around the world. They're working double time. Yes, they are, just like we are. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Yes, get some sunshine. Exactly. It is good for your mood. It is good for your body, for all your bodies. All your bodies. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Yes. Wow, Betty, that you're the second person that said they had a hard time sleeping because of all the energy. Yeah, my all my websites got wiped, so I don't have the Schumann right now. Does anyone have the website with the Schumann on it? I can get it again, but it's on my Discord. I would have to search for it, and I don't feel like doing that right now. So this is the power of love. I would be curious as to see what the Schumann's at right now. You were just listening to music and jamming. Beautiful, Betty. I love that. Acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Yes. Oh, your internet is out. Oh, goodness. Wow. Oh, you just saw it? White stripes like a lot all the way. Oh my goodness. Yes, timelines are changing. That's what that tells me. Timelines are changing. Yes. Here is our awakened dreamer. Awakened dreamer says brighten and enlighten in spite of being frightened. Don't run away from that which scares you. Move towards it with open arms. Join forces with your allies and angels. Together, blast fear with so much love that it transforms before your eyes into a healing elixir. Yes. Running Up That Hill's playing next. Running Up That Hill. Aren't we always running up the hills? Yep. All right, we have For the Love of Dragons. For the love of dragons, as above, so below. 3D, 5D. We hold the keys to both. We are the bridges. The bridges. And we have the dragon sword. Archangel Michael. I bet he comes in later. I bet he does with a message. Archangel Michael has messages for us today. The dragon sword. What number is that? That's a 2. That's a 2, which is 1-1. 2 ones. Okay, the dragon sword, the sword of truth. doesn't just cut with its blade, it also cuts with words. Consider your words carefully and then tell the truth. Yes. Hi, Iron Gold. Welcome in, beautiful angel. Thank you so much for the hand heart. Sending so much love out to you out there. Consider your words carefully and then tell the truth. Dragons may be many things, but liars they are not. If you want to soar to your full potential and dominate your personal space with a wingspan of power, share your truth. It will set you and others free, even if it bites. Yes. Always be truthful, even when it bites. Yes. Here is our butterfly for the day. How beautiful, right? It is safe for me to explore unknown worlds and try new things. Try new things. Yes. And our first ascended master coming in today. Lady Venus. Beautiful. Downloads and understanding. Yes. Truth is being revealed. More about truth. I think today's lessons are going to be a lot about truth today. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realms. Insights are things that make us stop and think. Think. Yeah. When we are shown something that makes us stop and think. I love it. I love it when I'm made to think about something. It's like I want the answer, so I always dig. Dig. Until I get the answers that I've been wanting. Yes. All right. We have other ascended masters coming through today. So let's go ahead. Let's see. What's this? Okay. Where you go? All right. Okay, and we're also going to talk about Codon 9. And one of the biggest Codon 9 holders in our collective, well, we have two big ones. We have Mama Yaya. She's a Codon 9, and so is Tammy. And I believe Tammy's in here too. Tammy's in here right now. So, and there's a couple others, but they're not as active. Okay. So, our message today comes from Ascended Masters Yeshua. Return to the simple. Come back to what is clear, clean. Come back to what is clean. Kindness. Truth. There it is again. Truth. Hi, Red Eye Dragonist. And daily devotion. If your nervous system is loud, you don't need a bigger strategy. You need a gentler yes. Wow, we're getting a lot of yeses today. Choose the next right step, not the whole staircase. Mary Magdalene, holy boundaries are love. Stop translating other people's confusion as your responsibility. Your compassion is not meant to be a leash. Let your love stay warm while your energy stays sovereign. Yes. Thank you. I think you're awesome too, Iron Gold. You're always such an amazing supporter, and I really appreciate you. El Moria, discipline as protection. Your routine is not mundane. It is armor. Tighten your practices. Hydration. Make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water. If it resonates with you, stick some whole baking soda in your water. It says like 1/4 teaspoon to 8 ounces. I don't do that much. I do a teaspoon to about 2 quarts. So I do about a teaspoon to 2 quarts. A teaspoon of Pure baking soda. Don't use Arm & Hammer. Arm & Hammer is not good. It has extra added chemicals. So we don't want that. We want wholesome. There's a one called Red Mill, I believe it's called. Or you can get like, just look and make sure it just says bicarbonate soda. And that is baking soda. Okay. This will keep your body alkaline. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is our game and we are playing it, right? It will cause some gassiness, of course. It will, because it's baking soda, but it also helps your body become alkaline. And when you have an alkaline body, no dis-ease can get in there, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Okay. Everybody farts. It's just a fact of life. Everybody does it. And I have noticed as I've gotten older, a lot more they slip out. It's like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's all good. It's all good. A fart is just a fart, right? It is what it is. Okay. Yes. Oh, you've been learning this song? Dolly, it's one of my go-tos at karaoke. One of my go-tos at karaoke. One thing that Spirit has told me to do is that I should do is get on either my singing app or this app and start singing. So I might do that. I might do that. We'll see. Oh my goodness, Iron Gold. Oh my goodness. My husband would win that one. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, let's all get together and sing. Get together and sing. Release our codes into the earth, into the universe through our voices, through our song. Let's see. Mary Magdalene says, let your love stay warm while your energy stays sovereign. Aw, thank you, Excalibur. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, Kathumi. Kathumi says, joy is the proof. Joy is the proof. If the path is truly aligned, it will eventually create lightness even after intensity. Don't confuse seriousness with spirituality. Let laughter be part of the medicine. Yes. It's funny that Excalibur, it's funny that you're in here because look what we got. The dragon sword. What is the dragon sword? Excalibur. Absolutely. Excalibur was the dragon sword of the of King Arthur days. Yes. So it's funny that you're in here. Not funny, haha. It's funny synchronicity. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Archangels. See, I told you Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's coming in. He came in, walked in through the door, through that card, and he says, cut the cords, not the people. Cut the cords, not the people. What's that? The sword was made of rumored to be fatal to source? Not to the central sun source. Maybe the other source. I've never heard of that. I heard Excalibur was a light weapon. A weapon for the light. Cut the cords, not the people. You are being asked to release energetic attachments. A good elevator. Got you. You are being asked to release energetic attachments. Fear loops, obsessive checking, doom scrolling. Ahaha, yes. Many of us have cut down on doom scrolling. I know I have. psychic debris. Keep love for people. Sever the cords of distortion. Your field will clear fast when you stop feeding the hook. Arms playing. Arms playing. Archangel Raphael. Someone was just talking about Archangel Raphael yesterday. Repair the body temple. Nervous systems are tired. Choose repair over performance. Gentle movement, mineral support, warm water, and calm breathing. Healing is accelerating when you stop rushing it. Yes. Archangel Gabriel says, speak clean and speak brief. Your voice is a tuning fork. Fewer words, truer words. When you share from clarity, not from reaction. The right message lands like a bell, not like a storm. Yes, to slay the wicked. But yet, your tongue can be as a sword. Yes. Who was at your neck surgery? Who was at your neck surgery? Oops. Okay. The councils are speaking. Oh, Raphael, yes. The archangel of healing. I call him in every day to help with our healing chain because he is the archangel of healing. Councils, the Council of Light, Oversight Council, Timeline Choice Point. Yes, they are very, very tall, very, very immense energies. Green orb, yes, absolutely. Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Kentry Fried. Hi, darling. Is this why the ceiling's so high? Right? Many are standing at a fork. Repeat the old identity or step into the new one. The signal is choose what matches your future, not what comforts your past. Council of the 12, star councils, grid stabilization through coherence. Your collective coherence matters more than individual intensity. Small synchronized practices will do more than dramatic effort. Tone together, breathe together, and bless together. Yes, all of us together are much more powerful than just one of us. That is why we are one. Earth Council, guardians of the land, ground the frequency, bring the spiritual into matter, clean a corner, touch a tree, feed the body well, tend your home. The earth reads your stability as permission to amplify your gifts. Absolutely, we are one. CCC 333, Christ Conscious Collective. All right, as I say these words, think them to yourself or say them out loud. We choose the true thread. We release distortion with love. We anchor peace in our bodies. We stand as one, clear, kind, and sovereign. The flame remembers, and so do we. Yes. All right. We do have a message from the dragons, and they say, beloved ones, breathe with us. Today is not a day for forcing answers. It is a day for returning to your signal, the quiet truth inside your body that never lies. If you feel pressure, do not call it failure. Call it alignment heat. The old identities loosening their grip as your soul asks for a cleaner yes. So here's the guidance for the collective. Choose the simple thing that brings peace. Drink the water. Take the breath. Speak the truth gently. Step away from what hooks your nervous system into fear. Yes, we are not here to fight each other. We are here to cut cords to distortion, not cords to love. We don't cut those cords, just the ones to distortion. If you've been feeling tired, it is not weakness. It is your system recalibrating to hold more light without leaking it through anxiety. And I remind you, your joy is not a side quest. Joy is a stabilizer. Joy is proof that your soul is landing safely in your life. So today we do this together. We release what is not ours. We bless what is true. We anchor peace in the body. We choose the true thread. The flame remembers, and so do you. Heaven on earth is playing. Heaven on earth. Yes, we are creating heaven on earth. Flame Codon 9. Let's talk about Flame Codon 9. All right, the flame remembers. Today we open the teaching of Flame Codon 9, the flame of ancestral weaving. This codon is one of the earth anchoring codons. Where some codons open the stars or the dream lines, Codon 9 works through bloodlines, land memory, and the bones of the ancestors. It is the codon that says the past is not something to escape. It is something to heal and reweave. Yes, hi Lynette, hi beautiful angel. Welcome in. Essence of Flame Codon 9. Codon 9 carriers have the natural ability to heal ancestral patterns within families. They sense lineage memories carried in the body. They restore broken connections between ancestors and descendants. They anchor wisdom from elders and forgotten traditions. They work naturally with earth energies, bones, herbs, and land spirits. Where they walk, old stories begin to resolve. Very often, these souls are the ones in the family who break cycles of addiction or trauma. They ask deeper questions about family history. They feel called to honor those who came before. They carry empathy for ancestors they never met. They are timeline repairers for the bloodline. Signs of a Codon 9 carrier. Many Codon 9 carriers experience vivid ancestral dreams. Strong connection to grandmothers or elders. Sensitivity to graveyards, old land, or sacred places. Emotional waves that do not seem entirely their own. Hi VX, hi beautiful angel. A deep desire to restore harmony within family lines. They are often the quiet healers of their lineage, but this codon can feel heavy if unbalanced. When Codon 9 is unbalanced, if a carrier has not yet learned boundaries, they may carry ancestral grief in their body. They may feel responsibility for everyone's healing. They may struggle with inherited trauma patterns. Yes. Thank you guys. And they may feel overwhelmed by emotional memory. Yes? Thank you, Val. Thank you, darling, for the hand hearts. The key for Codon 9 is learning, I honor the past, but I do not carry it alone. Yes. Hi, Sariana. Hi, beautiful angel. It's awesome to see you. A simple activation for Codon 9 carriers. Place your hand over your heart and say, Ancestors of wisdom, I honor you. Ancestors of pain, I release you to healing. Through my breath, the lineage is restored. Through my life, the pattern becomes light. When spoken sincerely, this codon becomes a loom that rewrites the thread of the family line. Codon 9 carriers in the butterfly sanctuary. Within the sanctuary field, the following butterflies hold flame codon 9. Mama Yaya, Loretta, a true bone keeper, deeply connected to ancestral memory and earth wisdom. Her role is to help stabilize lineage healing within the collective. Yes. Yes. All right, Tammy. Tammy is a natural lineage harmonizer who helps soften emotional patterns and restore family balance. Where Codon 9 carriers stand, the ancestors listen. Yes. You want to feel connected to your ancestors again? Go speak with Mama Yaya. She knows. As step by step comes on, and those that know Mama Yaya know what this song means. Yep. Oh, that was just well, that was weird. And now energy mantra comes on. Interesting. Interesting. A message from the ancestors through Codon 9. Beloved ones, we do not ask you to carry our pain. We ask you to carry our wisdom forward. Where you heal, we heal. Where you forgive, we rise. You are the bridge between what was and what may finally be free. Yes, a true grandmother is very wise and gifted. All right, this is the flame codon for... Oh, let me get the dragon message for the carriers of flame codon 9. I know Tammy's in here. Mama Yaya, I haven't seen her yet this morning, but I will make a video so that she'll be able to see this. I will tag her in it as I tag all the codons that I know of when I make the videos. I tag you to your codon. Yes. Yes. Beloved bearers of the ninth flame. And Tammy's also a flame codon 9. I am one of the elder earth dragons, those who remember the songs written into the bones of the world. I come to you through the quiet places, the old forests, the stones beneath your feet, the dreams where your ancestors stand watching. You who carry Codon 9 are not here by accident. You are the weavers of broken threads. Many before you walked through hardship, confusion, silence, and unspoken pain. Their stories did not end cleanly. Their wisdom became buried beneath generations of forgetting. But you are the one who came to untangle the knot. When you feel emotions that seem older than your own life, it is because the lineage recognizes you. The ancestors gather around Codon 9 carriers because they sense a soul strong enough to transform memory into wisdom. Understand this clearly. You are not meant to carry their suffering. You are meant to transmute it. Every time you choose compassion instead of bitterness, the bloodline shifts. Every time you speak truth where silence once ruled, the pattern loosens. And every time you forgive what was once unforgivable, the ancestral chain becomes lighter. This is why your path often feels deeper than others. You walk with many voices behind you. But hear this promise from the dragon lineage. When you honor the ancestors with love, we stand beside you to burn away what no longer belongs to the living. You are not alone in this weaving. The dragons guard the loom. The earth holds the thread and your heart carries the flame. So walk gently, Codon 9 carrier. Your healing travels backward through time and forward through generations not yet born. The ancestors are watching, And they are grateful. The flame remembers. And here is the flame of ancestral weaving. There we go. Isn't that amazing? Woo, that's powerful. The feathers and the bones and the stone. It's definitely an earth sigil, for the flame of ancestral weaving. All right, like I said, I will make a video of that. All right, now let's see. Where does Spirit want us going next? Archangel Michael came in very, very strong today. Let's see if I have something. Yes, right there. Archangel Michael, activate your I am.
Call my power back to me.
From
every person,
yes, I love this. This is a channel.
Time and dimension.
Oh, your lights are out. Oh my goodness.
Just for where I left it. Anyone, anything.
Archangel Michael says activate your I am.
Have my consent.
Channel by John J. Castle.
Call my power back.
I am joy. I am peace. I am love. I am light. I am life. I am truth. I am the way. I am protected. I am in God's care. I am that I am. Add to your I am what your I am needs right now. The spoken I am instantly shifts energy, instantly orders chaotic energy fields, or instantly establishes protection. Whatever a situation requires, add it to the I am, and it happens. Yes. What we put after I am is what is manifested in our reality. Know this, because that is truth. That is truth. If you want to strengthen yourself or remain exempt from unwanted phenomena of our time, then activate your I am. Activate it by speaking it. I am protected. This is my protective mantra, which I use several times a day, especially when I'm in crowds, getting into a car, walking under scaffolding, for example. Old buildings are often full of old energies that are released when rubble is moved. These are just 3 examples of how I build up energetic protection in everyday life. Is this something that you do? Have you said that to yourself? I am protected. Have you said it as an I am? Activate that if you so choose. It's always a choice. Archangel Michael, as long as different energy fields are active, as long as discharges are part of the transformation process, and as long as ascension is not complete, it is essential to establish suitable protection. The I am is the tool. Yes. Yes. Question, can you do that for another person, for the children, for example? Archangel Michael, for young people up to the age of 14, parents or other people can perform this activation. If this is done to the best of their knowledge and with pure intentions, then everything is done. There is no wrong way to do it, as this luminous energy cannot be misused. It works as it is appropriate and as desired by the soul. When I feel weak, I often say the following: I am. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Who else said that, guys? Who said that? I am the way, the truth, and the life. Yeshua said that. And he was the original way shower. So why shouldn't we say that? Because we are way showers. So we can say, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Because he said, what I did, you will do. Right? Yes. He said that in his own words. Archangel Michael says, you are the seed of God. Every human being is the seed of God. And so this self-empowerment is helpful, strengthening, and healing for every person. It's simple. I am. And now you decide what you are and what you want to be. Activate your creative power. What you are is your I am. Yes. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, beautiful angel. The I am is the simplest and most efficient tool for transformation and protection in everyday life. To remind you of this is the mission with which I have come to you today, is my message that I deliver to you and all people on behalf of the Creator. The I am is God's gift to humanity to overcome the separation from God. The I am strengthens you as a human being and nourishes your divine consciousness. Yes, and there she is. There's beautiful Mama Yaya. This symbiosis leads to a happy life, to a harmonious existence, connected to the source, integrated into the course of time as a unique expression of creation, as a seed from the Creator. Remember your breath work. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and exhale slowly through your nose. All right. As you inhale, think I am. And as you exhale, say love. I am love. Yes. Say it 3 times, the Trinity. It locks it into your DNA. In this way, an inner transformation takes place within you. Your energy flow changes. You become harmonized, strengthened from within, and attuned to the energy of love. In this era, overlaid with a multitude of diverse energy fields, the greatest attention deserves to the individual's own vibration. Your primary task is to protect this vibration from impurities through mindfulness, so that you are not thrown off balance by everyday life. The challenge you face every day is to perceive the diverse and multifaceted disturbances without being affected by them. Yes, thank you for the hanging lights, Christina. Thank you, darling. Regularly addressing the I am strengthens you where strength is needed and protects you where protection is required. Your I am is the key to the success of your everyday life. Wow. Yes. He also says, I am the seed of life. You are the I am. Yes. Oh my goodness, Irish. And there's 33 people in here. There are no coincidences. Country Fried, you just said that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yup. You are the I am. To claim the power of the human spirit and the power of your divine soul. To know who you are and to live accordingly. to develop respect for yourself through self-knowledge, and to perceive God as the gardener of your heart. You are the I am. And that's why is what this message is about. Yes. I am Archangel Michael. I am now among you, loved people. Sometimes your strength fails you. Sometimes you don't know what to do. Sometimes you feel separated from God and you can't find a way out of the labyrinth of time. Sometimes, despite all the experience and knowledge, it is difficult to maintain one's center and reach the kingdom of peace within. Sometimes meditation techniques seem as ineffective as prayers or a well-established spiritual practice. Just sometimes, not all the time. Time leaves traces. Sometimes it is dark when you long for the light. It is sad when you want to be in joy, and it is justified or unfounded. This time leaves its mark on your soul, and it is imprinted on your heart. This time demands everything from you, and you often reach your limits. But this time promises you change and the new human, bright and sublime, sprouting as the seed of the Creator. How close or far is this reality for you? How long do you have to wait, and where do you get the strength and energy for these tests? When will you reach the gates of knowledge and return to the luminous being? What can serve you, strengthen you, and support you when everyday life comes upon you? I am with you now to replenish your spiritual batteries. I am with you to strengthen your soul. I am with you to remember. Well, hello there, Anthony. Hi, darling. Welcome in. The most powerful tool for transformation. I am with you now to bring you the most powerful tool of transformation and the most powerful instrument of self-empowerment. If you feel weakened, if you are off track, if fear triggers you, if you seem to be getting off track, if you are agitated by everyday life, if you think you have lost your center, then remember who and what you are. Then remember your I am. I am means activating your divinity and entering the space of your soul. I am means connecting with the divine and connecting with the heart. I am means guiding your thinking instead of letting your thinking lead you. Guide it. You choose. You are the guide for your life. Life is not the guide for you. Yes. Oh my goodness, Christina, I haven't seen the Schumann yet. I lost all my pages. I am means directing your feelings instead of being directed by the feelings. I am means determining your actions, yourself, instead of letting someone else determine your actions. You are responsible for your actions, so act accordingly or choose not to. Your choices create your reality. Make bad choices, you will have a harder reality. Make good, kind, truthful, peaceful choices, you will have a beautiful, kind, peaceful reality. I don't know. I haven't seen the Schumann. I'll try to look it up in just a moment. Let me just finish this. Because this is powerful, guys. We don't talk about the I am much. Spirit has led us to the I am because that is our creator inside of us, the I am self. That's your most powerful self. That is your highest self. Your monad self is your I am self. You are the creator's seed now sprouting after eons in time. You were at the beginning of time and you are at the end of time on earth. You are pure divine consciousness, now recognizing, now remembering, now refinding. You complete yourself as a human being and are reborn into this existence. Yes. The scope of a human life. You are often too unaware of the significance of your arrival on earth. You often pay too little attention to the meaning of your life. You often get lost in everyday life and forget who you really are and what power you have. Your days are often full of activities and you often don't know how to get out of this cycle. Gradually, sluggish energy fields settle over your aura and cloud your view of your own being and the reality around you. I'm with you today to remind you of the practical application, the simplest and most effective tool of self-empowerment, the I am. You can and should always use this tool in the middle of everyday life where you are, where you have to be, where life demands you. The I am energy instantly returns all scattered energies to the natural divine order. Chaos is resolved, protection is built, and the flow of life is restored. The I am energy is activated by saying it once and established by saying it repeatedly. Yes. You can and always should use this tool. Activate your I am. This exercise is simple. Just say, I am joy. I am peace. I am love. I'm light. I am life. I am truth. I am the way. I am protected. I am in the care of God. I am that I am. Add to your I am what your I am needs at the moment. The pronounced I am instantly turns the energy, instantly orders chaotic energy fields, or instantly creates protection. Whatever a situation requires, add it to the I am, and it happens. If you want to strengthen yourself or remain exempt from unwanted phenomena of time, then activate your I am. Oracle Nomads playing Everything's One. Everything is one. Right. Beautiful. All right. Activating the I am. There is a great awakening happening on this planet at this now moment. There is some insight that Archangel Michael wants to give us about the awakening of humanity. You are the seed that is now sprouting, a seed that was planted by the Creator eons ago and that is now bearing fruit. Why are you repeatedly told that the light has prevailed and that the luminous change is irreversible? Why is this announced to you when external events do not necessarily indicate this? It is because this change follows an inherent divine dynamic. People are at the center of everything. Through the influx of spiritual energy, more and more people's memories are activated. The memory of who they really are. The fact that the seed sprout describes this process. It is a process that cannot be stopped by anything or anyone. The number of people waking up grows every day. With each passing day, evil loses strength and good gains power. What is happening now is irreversible. The healing of all human entanglements with the old matrix and the dissolution of the contracts with the rulers of this matrix. You ask yourself, how much longer? Or why does it take so long until something visibly changes? I tell you, it is happening within you. Once you have truly come into your inner self, you look at the world with different eyes. Because to understand that on the outside is to see on the inside. Yes. We were spoken about in Revelations with those with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. And there are more and more of us on this planet at this time. But there are still those that are ignorant or do not see. And that's okay. Let them be. Just let them be as they should let us be. We are all just being, human being. Right. The deeper you delve into your own secret, the more clearly you can see a dynamic in the phenomena of time. As soon as your inside is visible to you, you can also perceive the outside without distortion. Anyone who's found the door to themselves will open the gates to life. In this way, you will be encouraged to continue your transformation work in everyday life. Are you tired? Do you need a break? Grant it to yourself, then move on. Whatever burdens you inside, release it. Approach your glory and your true essence step by step. Some people fly up the ladder. Some people go slowly. And some crawl. But all reach the top of the ladder. Right? No matter how fast or how slow you're reaching it, you're still going to reach it. Some people not in this lifetime, but that's okay because they'll have another lifetime and another until they do reach the top of that ladder. Yeah, some people hang off the ladder and some people fall from the top rung to the bottom. It just happens. It's life. So the awakening of people is taking place at the speed appropriate to the change. In this way, you can integrate insights and grow into the changes. It takes time, and you have that time. The time is short when the opportunities to wake up are missed, and when a person closes himself to the bright developments. In the end, this person will run out of time because it takes many small steps to grow out of this matrix. I am defines the future. In the near future, more and more people will confront evil and self-confidently express their will, their I am. Destructive forces are increasingly losing ground. Luminous forces are taking over the scepter on earth. Your commitment is producing positive results, and your work is showing clear successes because many of the restrictive measures that were planned to have to be withdrawn, the power of your I am impacts, shapes, and defines the future. Stay devoted to your path of light. Stay true to your path of love. Stay in the care of God and under his protection and blessing. I am sword, shield, and protection. I am strength, liberation, and guidance. Archangel Michael is speaking to you right now. I am strength, healing, and light. I am Archangel Michael. Those are his words, guys. They're not mine. He's always with us, right beside us, with his sword at the ready. Connect to your I am self. Choose that for yourself. Choose to be a powerful being on this earth. Because you are. Because you are. All right, we have 1 minute till we do our snaps, which is grid work. We do grid work in here. So if you're new to the Butterfly Sanctuary, we have a butterfly with everybody on it. Even if you're not in the room, but you're on the butterfly, then you are helping in this grid work. And all of us help each other on this, in this grid work. We have 1 minute. 1 minute. Also, if you want to be on that butterfly, just let me know if you're not on there, if you're brand new here. And I will put you on there. All I need to know is your favorite rainbow color, because our butterfly is rainbow butterflies. Yes. All right, here we go. Snap, snap, snap. We're going to do our grid work. So we're all on this butterfly, and we work together to bring in these codes, to anchor them onto the planet, and to promote peace on the earth. And we work with our past loved ones. Our past loved ones, they're always with us. Anytime we think of them, this is us. Our big hearts are open. Our halo technology is lit up and connected to source energy. We know who we are. This is the Aurelian arc. This is the golden arc of energy that is around the earth. And we connect into that too. We get into that in a little bit. We are the golden butterflies. We work in the Christos spiral, no longer the fib of Nochi spiral. We work with the Christos spiral. We work with the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and ether. We go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond in our DNA. We are watched over, guided, and protected. Steffi did this for us. We go through all the doors to become the butterfly. Whatever doors open for us, they transform us into the butterfly. Maya did this for us. She's a little girl. And this is Forest Fairy's work. And she saw the dragons in here. The water is Christ energy. Christ is water. The Magdalenes that are in here in this room, but also the magic. We change timelines in here. With our thoughts, with our voices, with our actions. And we are the unicorns. We are the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy. Yes, we are here on this earth now to change the frequency of this planet. We're going to put on our full armor of God so that we can do this grid work. Today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. We move mountains because Yeshua said we will move mountains. We change the timelines. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here, creating and empowering yourself with your I am selves. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. And our codex is alive. There we go. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. Say it to yourself. I am the love. I am the light. I am the truth. Because we are. Yes. All right, divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth, bring in these codes, anchor them on this planet, and change the frequency of this whole planet. Here's our healing chain, and all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs. So however you do that, light language, Reiki, crystal healing, or prayer, we're going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we're going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. She talks to angels, yes. Every day. Every day. All right. This is our rainbow butterfly dream catcher. So if you're doing astral work, if you are doing remote viewing, set intention to bring this with you, but also bring your dragon and remember to shield your energy before you go into the astral. Okay? So we don't want you coming back with bumps and bruises and scratches. It can happen. Yes. But take that with you, and take your dragon and also your shield yourself. All right, we're going to do Aurelian arc energy work. So we're going to picture a golden arc of energy around the top and bottom of the earth. Whatever shape you want the earth to be, that's what it's going to be. If you think it's flat, it'll be flat. If you think it's domed, it'll be domed. Whatever. Just see that golden arc above it. And then I want you to connect that golden energy in your heart to that arc. So send out strings of beautiful golden energy into the arc from your heart. And watch as raindrops of this golden energy pour onto the earth and onto all the beautiful hearts of all the beautiful people on this earth. And it is the spark of these raindrops that is going to help them remember who they are at a soul level. So let's spark all the people of the earth everywhere. India, China, Japan, North America, South America, Canada, Brazil, just everywhere. Sudan, Africa. Yes? All right. To see how that spark that you're sending is affecting all the people on the earth, and hold that thought. I always picture the raindrops hitting them right on the forehead, right on their crown chakra, their third eye, and then I see the smile on their face. The smile on their face. All right, beautiful. Thank you all for that. That grid work is so very important and so very powerful for this day and age that we are in. So, Mama Yaya, I love you so much. Here is Sylvia Brown, Life on the Other Side, a psychic's tour of the afterlife. This is in first person, so I am speaking as her. And we're going to talk about mystical travelers today. Yesterday we talked about mission life entities. Okay. And what else did we talk about yesterday? We talked about aliens. Aliens and mission life entities. Hi, Earth Angel Amy Lynn. Hi, beautiful. Mystical travelers. Mystical travelers can basically be described as mission life entities with a broader range. What they have said to God about their soul's journey is, wherever in this universe you need me, I'll willingly go. In other words, mystical travelers, like mission life entities, devote themselves to maintaining the divine spiritual connection between us and God as a thriving, viable force. But while mission life entities keep their sights focused on Earth, mystical travelers are available to incarnate, and do their work on any inhabited planet in any galaxy where God needs them. Most mystical travelers have experienced many lifetimes on Earth and are ready to graduate from the learning process of reincarnating here. Oh my goodness. I just have to ding, ding, ding that, because that is like, oh yes, I resonate. This is blinking coming into my brain. Yep. Volunteering to become a mystical traveler is very much like signing up for the postgraduate option of studying for their PhD. The extraordinary power of mystical travelers was demonstrated with heartbreaking eloquence by the son of my Kenyan friend Una. It was apparent from the moment Jared was born that there was an uncommon wisdom or spirituality about him. He was a happy child, but serene, sensitive, and quiet, with brown eyes so full of light and love that you could sense the ancient eternal soul residing behind them. Tragically, Jared was stricken with leukemia when he was 4 years old, and shortly after his 5th birthday, Una, faced with the inevitable fact that her only child was slipping away, slid gently into his bed beside him to hold him for what she knew would be the last time on this earth. Her few short years in Jared's rare presence and the courage with which he had faced his fatal illness had given her a faith in God and the afterlife she could never have found without him. And she was thanking God for blessing her with the honor of this treasured little spirit when Jared lifted his head to bring his mouth closer to her ear and whispered, almost inaudibly, "Mama, I'm going to God now. Please hold my hand." The instant she took his tiny hand in hers, she felt his spirit rise from his body, and then, to a profound awe she will never forget, pull her spirit right along with him. Rather than taking her to the tunnel that was waiting for him, this mystical traveler child soared with his mother into the night sky. Soon she was in the midst of what seemed like 1,000,000 diamonds scattered on an infinite sea of black velvet. And when she turned to the now joyful, vibrant face of her son, he beamed back at her and said, "I just wanted to show you the stars before I go home." Then gradually, among the stars, an almost blinding golden white light appeared, a huge sparkling vortex of perfect love. And from its depths, a handful of beings emerged and started toward them, backlit by the powerful white light so that Una couldn't see their features. She felt an overwhelming sense of peace as she realized these graceful, silent, glowing beings were coming to greet her beloved child. She turned to him again and he met her eyes. "Thank you, Mama," he said, "for coming this far with me." He squeezed her hand and let go of it, and joined the beings to float away from her and disappear into the light of God. At that same moment, Una felt her spirit slam back into her body on the bed in that small room, still holding the cool, lifeless hand of her son, and as her tears of grief for herself and joy for him welled up in her eyes, she whispered back, "Thank you, Jared," and knew he heard her. She had devoted herself since then to enhancing the spiritual lives of everyone around her, and the mystical traveler named Jared is watching her from home, awaiting God's next assignment somewhere among the stars, and knowing he succeeded in his brief mission to make Earth a little more graced, reverent, and aware of God's love than he found it. There is great reciprocal interaction between our other side and the other sides throughout the universe. Council members from Andromeda and the Pleiades, for example, are highly respected speakers at our council sessions, and valuable information is exchanged among all the researchers and teachers of the universal community. Make no mistake about it. We are not alone in our fight against AIDS and MS and cancer and Earth's other devastating illnesses, and our efforts to save endangered species and the environment, or the technology to put an end to hunger, violence, and other plagues of world society. Not only is research tirelessly being done here on Earth, but brilliant minds of other sides throughout the universe are hard at work too, constantly passing along information and breakthroughs to us by infused knowledge. When you look at the night sky, you're not just seeing a beautiful blanket of stars, you're also seeing some of our greatest sources of hope and healing. Our feeling of separateness from the rest of the universe is actually an early phase of a process every planet goes through as a part of its life cycle. But gradually, the sense of isolation and the belief among the population that we're alone here will give way to a realization that we're really part of an infinitely vast fellowship of spirits waiting to embrace and be embraced by each other in a truly universal understanding of God's total love and acceptance. The cosmic other side. Life never ends. What is living always was and always will be. So there is no such thing as the end on any inhabited planet or of any inhabited planet. Why? Because the other side of every inhabited planet, which embraces every living thing except the dark entities who refuse the light of God, is eternal, forever, and immortal. As inhabited planets become more spiritually advanced and less separate from each other, and especially when their environments will no longer support life, their other sides begin blending with the great infinite universal other side. If the earth were destroyed tomorrow, and take it from a psychic, it won't be. We and our other side would join the beings whose planets have already completed their natural cycles, who are living the same blessed, joyful, sacred lives that wait for us beyond the stars, where our cosmic home beyond home eternally thrives. Please don't get the impression that the existence of the cosmic other side is in any way diminishes the importance of the sanctity of the other side of Earth. The government of each of the 50 United States, it's funny that this is said, wow. The government of each of the 50 United States is as crucial in its way to the strength of the country as the national government in Washington, D.C. There are thousands upon thousands of Catholic churches around the world, from the most modest to the grandest, none of them devalued in any way by the existence of the Vatican. Remember two critical facts about God that can never be stressed enough. There is order in everything He created, and nothing He created is junk. The cosmic other side is as identical a reflection of the universe as our other side is of Earth, populated by incarnated spirit and spirit guides and messiahs from now vacant planets in every existing galaxy, its own angels and its own council. All of the residents of the cosmic other side are the most highly advanced in the universe, but they are never ever more loved by our Creator than we who simply haven't arrived there yet. Yes. All right. I had to laugh at this information that was just given, because my son called me the other day after class, and he said, "Mom, how many states are in the United States?" And I said, "Well, let me see. There are 50 and then 2 more, so 52. And he said, "What are the 2 extra states?" I said, "Alaska and Hawaii." Then he said, "What about the capital? What's the capital of the United States?" And I said, "The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. So he was like asking all the women in our family these questions and who got it right. I got it wrong. I didn't know there was only 50 states. I thought there was 52. Really? So it's funny that in this book, it says 50 United States and Washington, D.C. being the capital, which I knew was the capital. So I just thought it was funny and in a great synchronicity that these questions that my son had asked me were right here in this book. Now, if we had read this page, I wouldn't have got it wrong. I wouldn't have got it wrong when he asked if we had read this before, but he just asked me that this just happened like 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So my goodness, that's synchronization for you. It's just little confirmations like that from the universe. That's amazing to me. All right, guys, that's class for the day. If anyone would like to come up and share, I'm going to get ready for the sauna of Kamiloha tea, and we'll do that at 11:11. They keep trying to make Canada a state, the 51st state. Whoa. I don't know why Oh, Virgin Islands and Dominican Republic trying to be states. Maybe I'm seeing in the future the 52. You know? I mean, right. Wouldn't that be funny? I'll be like, yeah, well, I just saw the future. Instead, he said, Mom, you were wrong. You were wrong, Mom. There's only 50 states. Kids, I'm telling you. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Oh, my goodness. My kid. My baby's going to be 30 this year. I can't even, my twins. I can't even believe that they're going to be 30. I know. It's nuts. Right, till their 40s. Oh, your son would be 6. He's watching over you, darling.
Hello, beautiful family.
Hello.
I'm still recovering from the majestical day I had yesterday.
Oh, yes. I saw all the beautiful birds.
Dude, that was just, and then I didn't even show you the aviary because my phone went dead, but I was walking around in an aviary where birds were flying above my head, and just, it was just, and it was a spur of the moment thing because Danny watched the dogs for us, so I owed her something, and we just so happen to have another week off of work, and so it's right down the street as we were pulling the house trailer here. I saw it. I'm like, what is Flamingo Gardens? And I went and looked it up, and I'm like, oh yes, I am going. And I said, and I connected to Spirit yesterday. I was doing my morning communication, and they're like, you can go today because you got all the extra sleep that you needed. You slept till 12 today, you slept till 11 the other day, and you recuperated from that spot you just played. Okay, because, Yaya sent me something about, and I can't make this up, you guys, because what you just said gave me confirmation of what I'm doing. The other day, on the 9th, I activated a 9th gate. Literally got pulled across the street to the park where the art museum was, and there was an obelisk and a gateway right there. And Rick, so Rick kept trying to distract me from going though, sis. All right, that was the thing. The message came in, you must go across the street. You must go across the street. And go to the park. I'm like, okay. So I told Rick, I'm going to go to the park. They said, now 3 distractions are going to come. And sure enough, Rick's like, well, you got to help me with the hose. And then I'm like, okay. So I help with the hose. We got the house plowed, everything. I said, okay, now I'm going to go. God's telling me I got to go across the street. Okay, Rick, I got to go. So after we pulled the hose in, he's like, do you want to go to lunch? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I almost didn't go. I'm like, sure, let's go. We'll get it, and then I'm like, no, wait a minute. No, I have to go across the street. I said, I'll be back in 20 or 30 minutes. Then we can go to lunch together. He's like, fine, whatever. Go do what you're going to do, type situation. And I knew that was like a distraction trying to stop me from going and doing what I got to do. So I get over there, and I'm walking through this beautiful little park outside the museum, and I see the gateway. I'm like, oh no. Well, see, the thing is I just started reading Nag Hammadi, okay? And I just finished reading the story of where Jesus showed up in front of his disciples and told them about the 9th gate. and the 10th being the head. And I just walked through it. You know
Wow.
what I'm,
Amazing.
and I'm like, after I got the message first, and then I walked through the gateway. And then after I walked through the gateway, I walked into the museum, all the way through the museum. The museum part was closed, but the theater part was open. So I'm like, okay, so maybe I'm just supposed to walk through here and around this building. So I just walked in through the gate, walked around the entire building, the water, everything, came back through, and I saw the obelisk. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. And it's directly next, like they're perfectly in line with each other. The obelisk and the gateway are like directly across from each other. And I'm like, oh, I got to walk around this thing now, like Opal taught me. And I was told, walk around this 8 times, and you have now just officially activated the 9th gate. And so I was kicking myself in my butt all day because I thought Danielle should have been here with me, right? Because she's like my protege. And I'm like, Danny, you should have done this too. And so on our trip yesterday, she told me that before she left yesterday, she actually walked through the gate herself on her own, and she got guided over there. So I'm like, Sissy, we just activated the 9th gate. I'm like, this is serious. And we did it on the 9th day.
Oh.
I said, this is some serious shit. And now we're getting to go play in a park with flamingos and birds today. I said, this is our thank you for what we've done.
Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
And all day, they when you go in, they tell you can feed the flamingos. So I carried around this brown paper bag all day, and I would keep going back to try and feed the flamingos.
I saw that. Yes.
But they weren't ever coming to the thing. So I'd go off into the park somewhere else. And Danny said her legs were hurting, so she was going to go sit in the office at the bench and wait for me. I said, well, Danielle, I've got to go by one last time and try and feed these flamingos. I saved just this little bit here so I could feed the flamingos. And I went back the last time because I was guided. And sure enough, they were
Yes,
there
I saw
up
that.
against the wall. And I'm just like, I started crying. I'm like, this is so beautiful. I get to feed you. I had Egyptian ducks, and I thought of Christine Biax when the Egyptian duck jumped on my back because it was jealous for me feeding the flamingo because I'd been feeding it all day. And then the otters.
Yeah.
The otters were so amazing. But they had a black bear there. And I walked up to the exhibit, and I'm like, the black bear's not there. And then it says, in loving memory of Josh, who passed away January 9th.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, oh, I had to come here today.
Wow.
Because Josh, you're still running around at play in there, aren't you, buddy? You know, and I put my hands on the glass and told Josh to rest and go off into heaven's nature. And I said, that's probably why we came here today, Danny, right there. Because this guy just died January 9th.
Wow.
And he was right next to the otters. And the otters were just so flippant. You guys, it was just so amazing. And it was all like a gift from what I had just gone through on Saturday. Because Saturday, I was attacked in the game by kids. They were kids. Okay? But I had to see the lesson on Sunday, and I saw it. And then Mama told me they opened the 9th gate and released the things out on the planet. And I like walked back through on the 9th and like deactivated it or something. I don't know. But she sent me this message where it said that's why there's so much chaos and this, that, and the other on the planet. Over the weekend, everybody was going through something because just like in scripture, I look rough, guys. I don't even know what I look like, but because BX came on and I love you. And I thought of you yesterday when I had Egyptian ducks all around me.
Got you, girl. Got you the pictures of the flamingos, because flamingos, the minute I saw those, you gave me a huge confirmation. Because my mom, I lived in Florida. My mom despised plastic flamingos in people's yard. She thought they were so tacky. So of course, all 4 of her children, what did we buy her for every single holiday? Flamingos, because that's what your kids do. They find out what you hate, and then they think it's really funny, and then they buy you a lot of it. So the second that you got on there, I said, "Hi, Mom," and then they walked over to you, and I was like, "Oh." So that's why I took all those screenshots. It wasn't just for me. It wasn't just for you. It was for me too, because I was like, "Oh my God." So yeah, that was really cool.
Dude,
I love
it was so
They're
amazing.
pink
And
birds. How do you hate them, Mom? She's like, they're
I know.
obscenities. She couldn't stand them, my mom. So we bought her like.
She didn't like the plastic ones, Yeah, I get it, but being able to see them all day, and they tell you when you walk in, after you pay to go in, they tell you, "Do you want to feed the flamingos?" I'm like, "Oh, I can feed flamingos," I'm excited. And she says, "You can feed every single bird we have here. Just don't feed the peacocks. We were not allowed to feed
the peacock. Wow.
They're on their own diet. Yeah. And they get very aggressive.
Oh, they were following me.
Oh.
They were just following me through the park.
You know why? Because they're bigger
That
birds,
is
so they'll
so
go
cool.
after the other birds. Whereas if they feed them separately, they know that's their feeding time, their place. Whereas if they let them, they would be attacking the other birds for food, probably. Because they're big,
They're just big, beautiful, and they were walking everywhere in the park, and
they're so gorgeous. I saw the one following you around.
Cool.
the thing that I was greeted by one as Danielle and I came into the park. The one that I talked to, I posted the last video last night because I wasn't live when it was right there. It was right there. I was like, "Well, hello, hi, thank you for your welcome," and he fanned out his feathers for us. And Danielle and I are just like,
He was showing off. So cute.
Yeah, I did. I started telling him, "You're just showing off now, right? You're just showing off." I see you
all the time. I can't with you.
Dude, it was just really cool. And then we ended up having a really good night, Rick and I together. And it was just, I was like, this makes up for the entire weekend that I just went through. Because I observed things and I shared it in Yaya's live the other night, because after it happened, Rick left at 10 o'clock on Saturday night. Right after he left at 10 o'clock on Saturday night, there was one group of kids that was giving me a hard time on one side of the game, and then another group of kids came up and started giving me a hard time on the other side. Now, what I was able to see was the one group of kids were the misfits, and the other group of kids were the elites, okay? And I'm like, and it was one child, one boy from each of those two groups that I had to see. And I missed the opportunity to take the two and speak to them. Instead, I lost my cool because they stepped on my butterfly wings, man. They were in my game, all right? Taking my stock, popping my balloons. I mean, it was a full-on on both sides. Okay, and there were adults all around this Catholic church watching these kids do this to me, okay? And nobody intervened. And I was trying to keep my composure and keep cool. And when they stepped on my wings and, choked me, that was it. Michael said,
"Oh, my goodness."
Michael said, "Go get authorities right now," and I had to go get the authorities and get the kids chased away from me and everything. But I was shook, and I didn't know why that had to happen to me because I was having a very peaceful day and everything. And I'm like, why did this happen? And then on Sunday, I saw it, you know.
That's fine.
I walked, Mama said that at this time, those who are the travelers that are walking the earth are emitting a blue mist out of our hands that goes directly into the ground and around us. Okay? And it stops the luge from where we are. So that explains why I went to the casino and transformed into the water when I went to the water. That explains why I was walking the land with my hands out, you know, afterwards and speaking over the land. And yeah, I'm doing that like everywhere I go. So I get it now, you know.
Hey,
Tammy,
babe. Was that your first experience with the blue spray?
the blue what?
Because that just came out for me recent. The blue spray you're talking about, that came out for me a couple of days ago. I heard it in a video about the Mary Magdalene blue spray.
Mist. Yeah, the blue mist.
I heard about it
Was
too,
that your
yeah.
first? And I had never heard of it before. I had brought it up also in Lynn's reading or Valerie's reading one day to talk about or to ask anyone else.
And
But
feet,
that
yep.
and these pink flamingos. My grandmother was very eccentric, and I was raised with her having pink flamingos, plastic flamingos, all over her yard, everywhere, along with a set of mannequin legs sticking up upside down out of a tree stump. So where she lived, it was on a public road. Everybody went by there. The Looney Tune family lived right there in the middle, you know. And I was so embarrassed all the time to ever let anybody know that those people were mine. You know what I'm saying? And I came up here just now to ask Opal if she keeps some sort of file on us because I want to see if I am a Codex 9. I believe that I am. I believe that I had a reading from the dragon saying that I was, but I have reason to doubt that today. I tried so hard to get here to hear you. It was like a freaking fantasy. It was crazy. Like I was in a dream. The minute my eyes were open, I heard, "Go to class. It's Codex 9. Codex 9." And so
You mean Codon
my
Codon
phone's
9?
completely
You
dead.
are a Codon
I
9.
have no charger.
I believe you are.
That's what I
If
thought.
that was in
That's
your
what I thought. I
reading,
thought we
then
were.
that's what you are, a Codon 9.
She said
So
Codon.
does that mean there's two Codon 9s? Because it's 9. I'm sorry. Are there two Tammys that are 9s in the group?
You're reminding me I need my coffee.
I would have
The
to
only
go
reason
look
I
at
want to
the.
know is because
I would have to go look at
Tea,
the.
Okay,
but
that's okay.
yeah, it's caffeine.
That's
Is what
okay.
it
Don't
is.
worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm going on a
I know it
field
does
trip
get
with the kids
confusing.
today. It's field
Tammy
trip
B
day, everyone.
and Tammy. Yeah.
We're taking the kids to the wellness center today for a field
And
trip.
Tammy Lou, yeah.
So that'll
So
be
there's 3
interesting.
Tammys. Jeez.
I'm gonna turn the hertz frequency
Are
all
they
the
all
way up.
9s?
And turn the magnesium
I don't
salt
think so.
all the way up.
There's no way.
I don't think they're all 9. You guys are all 9.
I turned myself all the way
The
up.
pink flamingos, and then we're talking about this
Listen, magnesium. If you don't have magnesium in your life, what are you
Yeah, if it
even doing?
resonates.
What are you
Exactly,
even
Christine,
doing?
if it resonates.
I feel so relaxed today from the magnesium salt. I'm like,
I am, Christina. I'm just trying to clarify if there's more than one that is. I want to know the 9s, kind of. But I know I'm other things too, and I'm not trying to focus on that. But just
no,
trying
if
to
it's
figure this out.
resonating with
I
you,
do.
then it's
Like, it's like
resonating.
Yeah, you
a
are.
Home Alone episode where I've been
Because,
forgotten.
9s are.
I'm a 3 through and through.
What
Resonating is me
resonates
not
with
wanting
me
to
is
be
the
one.
card that she pulled and what she just said about the traveler, the mystical traveler. Okay, and the
I'm a life
places
path
that I
3
go.
and a flame holder 3. I'm 3s all over. Just bunch 3s. Guess what my new address is? 6663. Mm-hmm. Of course it is. Of course it is. I was like, when I pulled up, I was like, okay, all right. I
At least
see.
you got that
I was
3
just
on
at
the
3393.
You know, I'm so
Now I'm at
glad that I'm
6663.
Wow.
All
Oh my
right.
goodness. That's beautiful.
I'm here for it.
Follow the
Awesome.
Trinity.
I'm not afraid of the
Right. I mean,
666 number. We all
they're
know
not
that
mean
that's
telling it to
BS
do
anyway.
that.
It's a great number. It means the end of an era and a whole new beginning. So I'm good with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
everybody in the
stopped coming,
carnival
Trey.
business is like,
She made a
everybody in the
choice not to
carnival
come anymore, and
business is
that's fine.
speaking about how down the business is and how all the fairs, all the big fairs down here in Florida have been way down and this, that, and the other. And I'll see their conversations and they're all talking about, well, it's the year of the fear. It's the fear year. And they're all saying this. All the people are saying, I said, yeah, but it's also the gosh darn year of the fire horse and we're here. So stop putting in that damn fear, I say to all their comments. You know, get on your horse and ride, bitches.
We just have to rise above their frequency because I don't think that a lot of them have any intention on awakening in this incarnation. So ignore it and rise above.
They're like, yeah.
Because I
Everything's
really,
down
I
because
want
of the
everyone
fear.
to come with us. I don't think that's how it's going.
Like, now get on your horse
But
and
you can
ride.
still walk up
And
the
then
stairwell and leave your light on so they can see you walking up. But you don't have to hold their hands. If they want to stand at the bottom of the stairwell, then they want to stand at the bottom of the stairwell.
that part,
They can see the way up.
That
They
part.
see the light. It's right there.
that part.
You know?
Well, kind of like what happened here is I talked to several people about how the priest that, not here, that's in the past, okay? I'm just sharing what I observed with you guys. When you go to a place and the priest is throwing holy water on, around everybody and everything, right? I was watching him pick and choose who he was spreading the holy water out. It's like, but aren't you supposed to be a man of God and like be throwing that holy water on all the carnival games, all the people that are here? I mean, isn't it supposed to be a all thing? And you're walking around going, okay, let's go over here and
It's a
put some on
test.
this person.
It's a test.
Let's go over here and put it on this person. Oh, he made eye
I don't know
contact with
what's
me
in
and he
that
did not
stuff.
come near me.
But unless I've made my holy water, you can keep your holy water for yourself because
Yeah, I
now
don't need them-
between
them
the
priests.
communion,
Yeah.
between the communion,
need to be
between
spraying
the
anything
blood
on me.
rituals and I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
they can keep that holy
They
water.
did it.
Keep that
Let
So,
me
right
show
now.
you.
And
I
I
was-
know I'm a Catholic girly. I'm not here for the men. I'm here for the women, the saints, the angels, and the children. The men, they're in a timeout in the Catholic Church.
They're all in a timeout.
They're
not,
in a
not-
timeout.
Not just in the Catholic Church.
I could tell.
Oh, in
them
all
the men
religious
in a fucking
facilities where
timeout.
they pump fear and doctrine. You're in a timeout.
They're all in it.
Yeah, you guys saw. You guys know I observed something that really was like very. I don't like this place. I don't like. I'm. There's something off here, and I'm just gonna speak it out because there's definitely something off here. You have a school here, and your kids are behaving like this. Nobody. It's like the adults were afraid of the children to even approach them when that was happening to me.
Those are the only schools
and
where
then the
kids still
authorities
get
walked
beat.
up and- Yeah. But
Catholic
on
schools.
Sunday, I was able to see.
Make it
Wait
make
a minute.
sense.
These are the two clowns of both groups. These are the class clowns in each group. Okay, they're the ones that egged everybody else on, but there were just two single boys that started the whole thing, and one was from the one group, and one was from the other group, and I was able to have a conversation with this girl that was out there that taught karate, and we had this, and she helped me see the confirmation from it. I was supposed to take that time though and say, hey, wait a minute, and peacefully talk to both groups, and I missed that opportunity for the divine. So I was smacking myself on my hands the next day because I was like, shoot,
No,
I
but you
missed
learned.
that. Okay,
No, but you learned.
but I
Look,
learned the lesson.
you learned.
I saw
So
the
next
lesson.
time,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
all
I
you
saw
can
the
do,
lesson.
babe.
Yeah.
So don't
Yeah.
smack your hand. pat yourself on the back that you even notice that there's an opportunity to do it better next time.
Yeah.
Because most people don't.
Exactly.
Most people do it worse next time.
Mhm.
On
I recognize
Or
your
they
talent, recognize
they
your
carry resentments and then they retaliate.
You got
take it
this.
out on everybody.
Yeah.
On everybody.
So at least you're going inside and you're healing within, and that's.
I found my mom's fan, y'all. Want to see something great?
Thanks, Country Fried. I don't know.
I found the
what's
menopause
going on
fan.
with the solar flares.
It's the menopause fan, everyone.
Can somebody please explain what's happening with these solar flares? Because the energy
They're
that
kicking our ass.
it's not good. You know,
It's
I
not
am
good.
digging
It's hard.
fucking deep these last few days. Digging deep, you guys. Digging deep.
Yeah.
And this is not
You're in a
my
grieving
offense.
process.
I know
Christina,
they're
you're
not my
grieving
fucking
someone
God.
as if they crossed over.
I
You're
know
in a
that they're not
grieving
my
process,
fucking
not
gods.
a breakup.
Yeah.
It's different. It's
You
different.
know?
We
Yeah,
both had
I
to
mean-
grieve them. We didn't just lose them and we can say, hey, they're our friend. I can talk to them whenever I want. We had to grieve them. They're gone. And I don't know if they're coming back. And you're the one that, told me, Chris, I don't think he's coming. I don't know. I want the best for them. I wish nothing but health and happiness and wealth and laughter for everyone on this planet. But I'm done holding out
Fucking tired.
so much hope that it keeps me paralyzed.
Listen, I live with mine. I live
not
with
gonna sit
mine.
paralyzed
and I'm
hoping.
the same thing, okay, I'm telling him.
Christina's coming to visit me next week, everyone.
Yes, I
Don't
am.
worry.
Yeah,
We're
I
going to
am.
have friend time. It's going to be okay.
Yep.
We're going to be okay.
I can't wait.
And these
Going
men,
on
I'm
an
sorry,
adventure.
and it doesn't make me feel better, but they're not okay.
Small pocket.
Yeah, I know.
Something happened to them. Something happened to the masculines that were not being their true authentic selves. Their masks were ripped off violently in front of
They're
us.
under some sort of power.
There was no even chance to
They're not able
get
to
our
show their
footing. We
true
had to
identity.
just run for our lives, me and Christina. We had to hit the ground
Don't forget
running
I
from our
got you
homes.
present.
What the?
I-
And it's
I
not
got
just
you
Not
us.
just the two of you. I can
It's
assure
not
you.
just us. There's a lot of women that just went through the same thing. Men too. If you were with a narcissist, an unhealed narcissist, you just went through hell the last 6 months. I bet you. I bet it's not just us. I promise you, it's not.
You know,
Someday.
I always have to find gratitude that I didn't have small children that I had to tow along or a lot of animals. Yeah, I left my bees, but those I can regenerate and have back. And so I always have to flip the script and say, you know what, I got through it and I can help other women when if need be to get through it when that time comes. That part.
You got away with it. You got away
And
from
it
too.
takes strength and bravery, and I'm
Takes a lot of
proud of you.
fucking strength.
Hallelujah.
And
And I'm
let me
proud
tell
of
you, starting over at 59 again is not fucking easy. It's not.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not easy.
No, it's hard.
I'm sure, you got us, you got the divine, and you got you. And look at it, and that's what's so beautiful about you. See you, and you know how you love yourself, okay? And that's what, I've started over so many times. It's not about the material things and things
No,
like
I
that.
don't give a shit about that stuff.
You know when
I
they
want my
stop loving
peace
us,
back.
Christina?
No, it
You
doesn't
know when they
have
stop
anything
loving
to do
us?
with money or material things.
When we
or
started
whatever.
loving ourselves, they
No,
stopped
Yeah, I
loving
have
us.
to start
Love
pouring
yourself.
into
When we
me
started
more.
loving ourselves, they stopped loving
Love
us.
yourself.
That's
Everything
it.
else is
So
irrelevant.
if that doesn't make you a little more, go ahead.
Being able to
Go ahead.
provide what they
Bye.
need.
Bye.
You stop providing what they
You don't
need.
just-
You see them for
You don't yet.
Yep.
Miserable.
Awesome.
they kick you to the side.
And they
when
want
you
us to be
feel
miserable
it.
with them, and we wouldn't. So they kicked us to the curb because we were just no good to suck our loosh anymore. Because the only loosh they want is the low vibration. Once it gets up to the high vibration, they're so low vibrational, they can't take that from us. They can't take our light. They can only take our darkness. Boy, bye.
I just need to continue to pray for them, and that's it. That's all I can do.
Yeah, that's it.
And
I
just
pray for all men, all the divine masculine going through it right now. I'm done I'm done even saying his name. All of them. Help them. Thanks.
Don't even.
We're stronger together, you guys.
You know, my son, you know, has expressed his concern for me, and that made me upset. Because I'm trying, I'm doing the best I can.
Because your heart is right. You're doing perfect. I mean, I'm about to close the app and accident.
You know,
We're
another
also
thing he said
sad for
about
them.
me, he said,
We're sad for them.
he also
You know?
said, you know, if he was really a divine, someone who is divine and really worked for God, he wouldn't be out there screaming it out like he is. He would be doing it in silence.
Yeah. Yep.
It just hurts.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing great, kids. We're doing great, kid.
Yeah, we are.
Big one day at a time, 1 minute at a time. Just go back to 1 minute for right now, and then build up to.
Yeah, he wouldn't need the attention of Phoenix, exactly.
Yeah.
By you knowing your strength, by you knowing your power.
When you see what it for what it is on this relationship with these narcissists, it's a trauma bond. It's not a natural relationship.
No.
Give yourself a break, Christina.
We are pushed to the most optimum moments of finding our inner strength. And by you